Ram fam, welcome back to Black Ram GX Gaming. We're here, we're live. Hey, how's it going? No pain, no game. Morning to you. Michael Payne, what's going on? Black Ram in the house. That's where we're at. That's what we're doing. Uncanny, what up, what up? How are you doing, buddy? In Austin? Hello? Dang. There's a race for first on that one. Thank you guys all for the likes. Appreciate it. I'm Dodgely for the like and share as well. Ryan Montgomery as well. Look at that. First 5 comments, all different people. That doesn't happen very often. Appreciate it. How's everyone doing? Ryan, what's hype? I trip out on these every time. What's hyping? All you hyped up party rolling on the hyped up hype train, getting this hype party rolling. Ryan, I gotta ask you, are these like common words in your phone almost when you start typing it? That you just keep hitting the center one to see what comes out? It's awesome, but they're so unique every time. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. How are you guys doing? We're back. We're live. We're doing more CyberPunk today. We've got most of the side stuff cleared up. Just a little bit to go. We got what I looked up how the Panam love arc thing goes, and we've got like 2 more missions with her before I have to black out the screen so you can't see what happens. So we got to go out to the desert, meet her. We got a couple other important quests to do around the Corpo Central City area. So it's going to be some exciting stuff. It's going to be fun. Stick around, and let's get to it. Just a reminder, if it's your first time watching, I know it isn't for any of you guys in here right now, but if you're watching even after the stream, please drop a follow, like, share, comment, subscribe is the big new one. Drop some stars, do all those great things if you feel like it, whatever you feel like doing. If you're over there on YouTube, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, let's go. So, Michael Payne, I feel hyped. Ryan, maybe. Come to find out, I want to return the PS5, and there wasn't anymore. That's why I was surprised you could return them in the first place, because they're so hard to get. If you didn't know, Ryan Montgomery here has had 2 PS5s this week. First one had an overheating issue, returned it, got a new one. The same day had an overheating issue, and has now tried to take it back and cannot get it. So we've been following the saga of these PS5s all week, and that is unfortunate. Austin Smith, what? Just curious how you liking CyberPunk 2077. I like it. You know, I think it took a little bit to grow on me. Because I played it once when it first came out for a little bit, didn't get too far into it. Way further now. I guess I wasn't like maybe super into it at first, but now the more I've played it, the more I've gotten into it, the more I've enjoyed it. So it's been a good time. Just bought this apartment, by the way. It was like a super expensive 50K one, 55K or something. I don't know. Doing all these side missions have left me with a lot of money, so I'm just blowing it. Living on top of the world. Have you played it, Austin? Do you like it? Or have you not gotten a chance to yet? Ryan, so you got a Series X? Ooh, all right, let's go. Hey, it's a good console. I don't think you'll regret that decision. The only thing you miss out on is some exclusives, but you get some on Xbox. Xbox actually has taken back, I think, the throne on exclusives from PlayStation. Oh, that's right. There's one right here. Plus, Mr. Harris and I are both on Xbox. If you ever subscribe and you want to be in our subscriber streams, you can play with us as well. We try to do games that are cross-platform, but if it's only a couple of Xbox guys, we don't have to.
Not so fast, little man. No weapons allowed. We're running a civilized operation.
Oh. Well, I'm saving before I give up my guns. Austin, I'd be very upset about the PS5 situation. That's terrible. I love CyberPunk. It's amazing. Just runs terrible on PC. And it's RTX 3050. Also, there's no reason for it to run terrible. I heard, this and Elden Ring, at least at launch, were
wasn't so
pretty bad on PC, but worked really great on console, which almost doesn't make sense. You think there's a pirate in there, and that door marked pirate? Free your freak. That's interesting. If you don't know the pirate private joke, I'm sorry. It's Always Sunny. Okay. I see you. Everyone's like, get off the stage with their eyes, not with their words. It's understandable. And right now I'm downloading Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen. Couldn't find a physical copy. Elden Ring is updating and doing its thing. So now I'm just watching you and waiting. Nice. That's interesting. I'm almost not surprised you can't find a physical copy of Dark Arisen after all this time. But I don't know. I guess I've never looked for it. How much did the digital cost you? Is it on sale right now for like the $5 or whatever? It's like $4.79 when I got it. It was funny.
Do I have to?
What's funny is when I got it for the $5. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt. The weekend that I got it for the $5, Xbox gave a $5 credit to everybody, hoping that they would spend more money. Okay, not combat. That's good. We'll save. Where'd he go? Dang, he is on the prowl for me. Don't like that. CyberPunk is still struggling on PC, sadly. I feel like for all their adjustments, they have not done near enough or what they needed to make the game actually work. And a part of me also feels like they just kind of gave up. I don't know what to do. They're like seeing me, but also just letting it go. I spoke too soon. Oh, sorry. I can't fight you, but you can fight me. Don't worry, still uploading the malware. Alright, I think I got this. I think I figured out kind of how to do this. I don't know for sure. Cheers. I'm sure I could find it. Don't feel like making calls and traveling all over the gas. Oh, gas still high. That's what I paid for it, was $5. Okay. Well, that's good at least. That's not bad. Does take a while to get into the game, I admit. Yeah. I fully was like... not into it at all, I should say, when it first came out. There's so much to understand, and they don't really explain the universe to you that well. They just kind of put you out in it. After a while, you kind of get it and whatnot. And I'll be honest, at first I wasn't doing a good job of paying attention to everything that the dialogue was saying. And
Shit's always acting up
So part of it was my fault, I think, but I get it more now. And as you start to get to know the characters a little bit better, you get a little more zoomed into it. But for sure, the more I've gotten into, the more I like it. Also, how just like nasty the game is. Like this kind of shit's all over the place. It's kind of funny. I like it. It's right up my alley.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. Get in, install what you need, get out like it ain't no thing. Gig is closed.
Hey, just like in real life. When you have a motorcycle, you don't need to obey traffic laws or lines. I can't tell you how many times I've been in heavier traffic and had motorcycles just drive up between the mirrors. Or actually, just last weekend, I was in a massive traffic jam on the interstate. Was stop and go traffic for like an hour, barely moving. About 4 or 5 motorcycles went along the curb. Not the curb, I guess. I don't know, little pull-off area. Oh, that was kind of sick. How long have I had that? I don't even know how long I've had some things. So, that's not good. We're just going to put that away. Some things can't be gotten rid of for some reason. Like I have the AI gun, which is hilarious. But, still holding on to it. So, pretty close to done with all these little side things, so... Kinda, sorta, wrapping them up while I'm close. Gonna make my way over to Panam's pretty quick here. Oh, well. Was a baller move by that guy. Austin was skeptical about any new game, not sure why. Oh. That's fair. There's certain game companies I guess I'm more skeptical of than anything. You know, anything by EA, definitely super skeptical of because they make the most beautiful trailers. And their games just look amazing. Through and through. But then you play them, and you're not as sold. They're usually bombs, so... there are certain companies that you can trust a little bit better, like Capcom. Capcom puts out the Resident Evil games, and they're usually a hit. Rita Shard. This company, CD Projekt Red, had been putting out really good games for a while there. Just really dropped the ball on this one. Don't know why. Don't know what happened. There's more new? There's no way. Okay, it's just busted. As long as I got this sniper rifle with explosive tipped bullets, I'm pretty much set, huh? These will go fast. And have I tried crafting? I haven't put as much into it. You know what? Willie Mayers, our good friend. Haven't seen him yet tonight. But he said that was one of the first things to get into, and I did. I have like the auto breakdown stuff, but I haven't gone far enough with it to actually craft anything good. Which is sad because I've spent money on like legendary blueprints that I haven't used. Like a fool. Michael says, I was playing Black Ops 4 Zombies last night. Oh. Sometimes cars don't work. Straight up, this game has so many bugs, it's crazy still. Because I had to switch that motorcycle when I was doing some of this side gigs away from this car because the car wouldn't drive. For no reason. Anyway, you were playing Black Ops 4 Zombies last night with your little nephew, and you had to turn on the chat because he was yelling in the mic. You turn around and run over to him, and he had a whole horde of zombies chasing him, so I had to take them all out for him. Oh, that's funny. What's wrong with Need for Speed? I don't know, is the need not there anymore? Are you excited for Resident Evil 4 Remake or nah? Crafting is very much worth the skill tree to be up in order to craft better stuff. I know, I should have. I focused on making my sniping and assault rifles the best they could be, and my hacking for getting a lot of money. So I haven't focused enough on crafting, but I should be pretty much ready to. And yes, super excited for RE4 Remake. Dude, I cannot wait. So much so that lately I avoid anything. Once I know a game's confirmed, like RE4, I want to know nothing about it. So I've watched zero things on it. No speculation, no trailer breakdowns, none of that stuff. Because I don't want to know a thing. I want it all to be... Also, the light turned to red and then everyone started driving before it turned green. Just like to point that out. I like to know as little as possible about the game, so it's all a surprise, and I have the most enjoyment I could possibly get out of it. Oh, where am I going? Wrong way. There's one strong piece of trash. I admit I could have gone just 6 feet further. But the games that aren't out yet, I have a field day with. So I've been looking up any information on remaking the original again. Because the original has a remake, sure, but it's older, that remake, than RE4. So it's like, if you can remake RE4, you can remake the original one more time. Let's be honest. Keep milking that thing. And Code Veronica remakes, those two both need one bad. They'll sell super well, they'll do amazing. I already know it. So I'm looking on, are they working on that? Because they have several teams making these games. So you gotta think something's coming out. They're just really good at keeping it hush-hush until about 9 months in advance or so.
Hey, a little bit ago, a tiger claw called for help, attacked by a certain Aki. At least that's what
Bring on
the
Street
World
Fighter
Tiger
6.
Hunter.
There isn't a Street Fighter 6 already?
Silent,
I feel like there should be like Street Fighter 12 should be the next one.
My gut says this Aki had a
Cheers.
cyber-psychotic break, but I'd like to know for sure. Don't kill him if you don't have to, and don't forget to watch your back.
Don't kill him if you don't have to. Oops, I mean do that. I guess I gotta knock him out. He got like an electric sword? Or is that just the effects? Alright, we're both feeling that one. I admit to no mistakes.
The hell is this?
Yeah, what the hell? Loot all the dead guys because you can. I'm excited. There's so many games coming out that I cannot wait for. I'm excited to play RE4 VR all the way through. Haven't even done that yet. Did he just go through a wall? What the? Okay, buddy, I was helping you, but time is over. Whew. So you found that Resident Evil 3 original PS1 black copy with no scratches? Oh, you found one! Finally, when you moved RE4 VR, it's just amazing. Oh, so you played it? Ooh. I'm jealous. Where does it say if he's dead or not? Oh, well. I think I have one of those RE3 discs. Mine's scratched. Pretty bad. It works. It works super well, but it's scratched. I got it on eBay during the PS2 era because I didn't even know there was an RE3. I got it when Resident Evil 4 came out. When Resident Evil 4 came out, I said, there's a 3? I only knew 4 was coming out because of a Game Informer magazine, right? I had no idea that there was a 3. I only knew that there was a 2 because my sister saw it at Walmart and bought it. I played the original version of 1 at my brother's. I was super young though. And so eventually we were at like a Circuit City or something. For those of you who are too young to know, Circuit City was the store we used to have that had electronics that went out of business. And I found the Greatest Hits Director's Cut version there. Which when I heard the music differently, I was like, what is this crap? I wasn't too happy. It doesn't count as a murder for me if I push another car over the body. I'm figuring this thing out. So, I've got them. I've got all the originals. I just don't have them in quite a good condition. But, dude, if you're trying to find a good condition original PS1 copy of any of those Resident Evil games, whoo-wee, the price is insane. If you want the long box of the very first Resident Evil, it's like pretty close to $1,000 to have the long boxes. Used to come with a piece of foam inside. So if you want the piece of foam, the manual, the box, the game in a good condition, it's close to $1,000. It's insane. I'll never own it. But a lot of the other ones are like 70, 80, $100 for like decent copies. Not even good. It's a wild, wild place. Because now you can get all the stuff for free, so if you want the old ones, it's just collectors. That's it, and they know that it's just collectors who want it, so they charge the hell out of you. Street Fighter 6 is the new one coming out, though? Oh, I don't know. I played some Street Fighters on, like, Super Nintendo. But I've never played anything past that, and I don't know the characters. I don't know Street Fighter at all, to be honest with you. My fighting game was always Mortal Kombat and Soul Calibur, and that's only because I played Soul Blade when I was PS1. Boy, back in the day. Austin, haven't yet, sadly. You'd give me a PS1 copy if you could. Oh. Of which? What would you give me? We can make it work. Michael says you got Resident Evil remakes on the Switch, but you can't get it in Australia, so you're on eBay? Really? Huh. I always found that super weird, how some countries you can't get stuff. I'm finding that as these get more complicated, they're either impossible to complete or you can only do one. Stupid. So you played Super Street Fighter 2? Probably. Probably. I mean, it sounds like you would know better than me. If that's the only one on Super Nintendo, then yes. Street Fighter is Capcom. Correct it is. And I was saying earlier that Capcom is a good company to trust. PD55 1C. E9. Okay. Honestly, Capcom comes out with a lot of good games, good quality early on, I should say. I'm not super into most of their games.
Sweet Jesus. You hear that? That's what peeps with bad taste always say. Don't know what he did to deserve what's coming, but his music taste is reason enough to
Hit me up on messages sometime. I'd be glad to. Don't have a PS1 to play it. Oh, that's sad. Which what copy you got? The Resident Evil 3 one? Man, I would just like to have it just to collect. I'm such a collector of these old games. I think you were following me back when I was playing the old PS1 games. I fixed up my PS1 and I started trying to collect old ones, but games that I always wanted or like had at the rental store that I only played them when I rented for 2 or 3 days is all I had, and then I had to return them. And God, it is hard to collect some of these old games. Nemesis. Oh, okay, correct. Yeah, that's right. Find Jack Mauser. Okay, we'll be in contact. I was always surprised that the one I got on eBay 20 years ago worked. I do think what's super cool about this game is that they have a legitimate name for everybody. They probably have like a random name generator. Foreign Body. Haven't seen that one. see, is he on the John? No? Where's he been hiding? I'm gonna guess he's behind here, right? Well, let's save quick before we do something so crazy. But let's see what happens if we give him a whole system reset.
Who the fuck are you?
Quiet down, or I'll have to cut our convo short.
Oh, I get it. Got a bounty on my head, have I?
I can't believe that just worked so well.
Militech, Asukaga,
Cheers.
or was it that wanker, Dino? Like any fattest. Found out my...
Sit down, Jack. Extend the fucking courtesy here. The fact that you're still alive means I'm open to parlay.
Parlez-vous, go fuck yourself. Chit-chats for assholes.
It's a good
So
face.
let's get it over and done with. Man to man, come on.
Say you win. Say you put me out of commission. You think your problems will just vanish into thin air? You crawled under a lot of people's skin. Said so yourself. Militech, Asukaga, Dino. They won't stop till your head falls at their feet.
So what? I'm supposed to blow my fucking brains out?
Damn.
No. All you have to do
Some of
is
these
speak
voice lines are
nicely.
just savage.
I'll tell him he took lead between the eyes and none will be the wiser. You can start over. Brand new life.
Yeah? Start with what? Everything I got's here. My club, staff, my girls.
And everyone who wants you dead. This isn't multiple fucking choice. You're living on borrowed time.
Shit. Motherfucking bleeding cunt asshole.
Was that a yes or a no?
Just piss off and tell him the job's done.
Far out. Well, that cleared everyone off the top floor here. Just don't get close to the big burly bouncer. Everything will be fine. Austin, did you beat this game then? All the way through, or was it taking too long?
You persuaded Massa? Fucking hell, if I knew you could wag your tongue like that,
You could wag your tongue.
Drink slinger. Wasting your talents on the street instead of behind a bar. But cool. Massa's gone. So's your problem. You get your eddies, my close to you. All good? All good.
Oh my god. Okay, that felt unnecessary that those robots come and kill me. Couple robots sitting on a park bench. They see you, they spot you, they try to kill you. That's the whole joke. It's not a good one. Alright. Let's start with this one. We'll zigzag down to these three. Get these couple things. Oh, shoot. There's another gigs guy. 11. Ugh. CyberPunk, yes, you beat it with Panam. I think, you think is her name? Yeah, you got it. Hand to him. I actually should probably just go over and continue on with her. She's been a fun character. I've liked the Panam missions for sure. Usually she's sitting on a hill sniping Overwatch while I sneak in and murk some people. Blowing stuff up. I mean, it's a good time. She's awesome, right?
There you go. Yet another media killed herself.
I guess it's another
Sheets are saying it was work-related stress.
part of what makes the game so good.
Foul play. So, think you can dig something up? Got more deets attached.
Sneak in. This seems like it's gonna be kind of hard. Oh, Michael, next time I go to my mom and dad's, I'm gonna go in the shed. I know that there's 2 SNES games there. Clean them up and put them in my glass cabinet. What games are they? Curious. I'm curious. I've got a rack of 9. I got this because I've been trying to find better ways to display them that's more cool, more fun. And I got this like little rack that 10 SNES games go into, and in the little rack it has like a picture of an SNES controller in the front. But I have a very similar looking one, same company and everything, for my NES games, which I do have 10 of. So I feel like I just need one more just to complete it. What that one more is going to be, I don't know. What is my favorite SNES game? Kirby's Ghost Trap and Judge Dredd. Ooh. I barely played any of the Kirby's games. Judge Dredd sounds fun though. Got
brutally made an NCPD officer. Nancy the police's questing militants. It's finding individuals responsible.
what's it called? Total Recall? Total Recall, that took me so long to get to. I was trying to think. Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
How many more in here?
2, 3?
She.
Think carefully.
Kirby's Ghost Trap is the original
don't
Candy
know.
Crush, the first
They
of
all
that
look the
kind.
fucking same.
Really? That's
There's
pretty
one
cool.
downstairs, I know that.
Good. Cell's open. Do what you want.
Okay. Open fire!
You just had to shut your damn mouth, huh?
Let's move up!
Ooh, I did get another katana here. It's the only game Mom would play with me on SNES. I remember I used to get my mom to play, oh, what was it called? Rampage. And that was one of the only games I could get her to play with me. And I'm amazed if there was one game that it was going to be Rampage on PS1. I didn't even own it. I had to rent it. I guess it was a pretty simple game. I don't really know what I'm doing here. Oh, stealing data. You play for hours? I don't know if I ever got hours. Maybe got an hour if I was lucky. I pretty much did all my gaming solo. Which is why I was so excited when, because I grew up in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by cornfields, some of you may know. So when I finally got internet to play online with people, even though I didn't really have anyone to play with, just met people online, and even that idea was fun. I was so excited. So, not a lot of co-op games for me growing up. If I did have a co-op game, I'd have to wait till maybe a weekend if I had a friend come over. Austin, you remember Rampage? It's a classic. I still see arcade machines for that. If you find like classic arcades, there's places with classic arcade machines that you can pay like $20 to play as much as you want for the day. And I see it there all the time. And I've been to a few different ones. But your dad loved it before he started having heart problems and couldn't play video games anymore. Understandable. I think if I'm gonna have heart problems, it's because of video games. That's why I stopped playing multiplayer. Just kidding, I still do multiplayer. But the rage is still there. If I played competitive, probably lose it. Alright, we'll do those side quests offline. You can get internet to the Xbox 360 and it sucked. Same. MW2 was my first online game. And I had satellite. I don't know how good it was. I remember it like it was perfect, but I know it wasn't because it was satellite. Ryan, the only games... What just happened? I was not paying attention. I'm reading. Only games your mom would play was Super Mario and Bubble Bobble on Nintendo, and Sonic games and Sega. Oh, that's cool. It was kind of hard to get the parents into it. Their generation wasn't as big in the games, you know? Michael, you were like Alan from Hangover 3. Hey, Alan, where'd you learn that word? Words with friends, Dad. Alan, what friends? Gosh, you can put it on random. That's funny. I don't think I've seen Hangover 3 more than once, to be honest with you.
Please,
Words with friends. That's old school. I played that in 2011 for 1 year.
Okay.
And Guitar Hero 3 machines, I see them as well. Love them.
I'm Jefferson Ferrari.
Dude, I tried to play that last time I was at a arcade bar.
My wife.
Me and my girlfriend went to one for a date. And we saw these dudes playing Guitar Hero. They were there for like an hour straight. They finally got off. We're like, oh, finally, we can go over and play. So we go over to play. They overheated the machine, and the screen was just black. So we asked the owner, and he said it overheats. There's nothing you can do.
What do you got for me?
I was
Carter, let's go.
not happy.
Straight to the matter at hand, huh?
I don't even know. I think I threw out my guitar. So I still have the game, but I don't think I could play it. But you can play it with a controller, right?
I mean,
You don't
guess
need a
we could chat
guitar.
up
I think you
the
can
weather.
use a regular
Serve
controller.
The best ramen. All the same
What
to
the
me,
fuck? I
but-
know. I was pissed. I'm like, they hogged it.
Fair
They
enough.
hogged it till they killed it.
Business it is. Elizabeth?
Well, as you're probably aware,
That's when she found out,
We want to
that
know
she was
how.
better than me at fighting games, because in the meantime we played Soul Calibur and
As far as I know, case is closed over.
Street Fighter.
It is.
And she beat me in all of
Of
them.
course, the police wrote it off as natural causes. Ryan passed at home.
You know, I always
due
try to do
a
combos in those
plant
games. It's the
malfunction.
dumbest thing.
But we're left
to do
wondering about the
combos.
cyber psycho attack
Because
at
if
City
somebody
Hall
else
a few days
spams
ago.
buttons, they will kick
The police
your
say it was
ass.
completely unrelated.
I had a buddy
Makes
in
me
Mortal
think the cops
Kombat
got
who
it
would
wrong.
jump kick,
Got
jump
any
kick,
evidence?
jump kick. That's the only
Shortly
thing he
before
did.
Ryan passed, he made
And
cuts
he
in the
won
NCPD budget.
so many times that he
Perhaps
shouldn't have.
found someone's
He'd block,
bad side that way.
he'd go for the uppercut at the right time and stuff, and he just somehow
Our chief of security
had the
scanned it,
timing
but
right and
didn't
worked
find
out.
anything out
Crazy.
of the ordinary, so to speak. We need a brain dance editor.
sounds like a PS5.
It's
It
wrong.
was exactly like a PS5, you know. You
It has
get
to be
it.
back where it belongs today. For a lot of
Oh,
people,
that's funny. At least you can joke about it, Ryan.
If you agree to help, you can see it right now.
All right. See what I can do.
I think a lot of people would be too pissed to
We'd be
talk
happy
about it.
With any find that would clarify things, alleviate lingering doubts.
Does anyone know what's happening? I don't know what they're talking about.
Well, what do we got here?
Question is, what are you doing here?
My brain too, isn't it?
Not really. It's my brain. You're just in it.
And this time, don't go scrolling every ass you see. Eyes on the mayor. Stuff belongs to City Hall. Let's make it PG.
Second conference in 3 days. No idea what this blitz is for.
That's why I'm mayor and you're not. Now's when we need the visibility.
You're spreading yourself too thin.
I'll rest tonight. My room at the Red Queen's race is ready.
Yes, of course.
Good. Now go. Gotta practice.
Red Queen's race. Cause any inner synapse apps?
Sure, bunch of old Brit farts in powdered wigs shouting.
Brit
"Off with
farts."
their heads."
You know, you're allowed to say you don't have a clue.
Ryan, you do want to see my girlfriend whoop me in S9MW fighting
Stop
games?
right there.
I'm trying to think. S9MW. What would that be?
No idea what this blitz is for.
That's that.
Who's the Hulk guy?
No idea. Those ass clowns are all the same.
That's why I'm mayor and you're not. Now's when we need the visibility.
Austin,
I'll rest.
you almost had Through the Fire and Flames. You got to 80% on expert, then got my Xbox 360 and stopped. I was playing Guitar Hero 3 on PS2. I had it on PS2 as well. I never continued on 360 on my own. I just had it when I went to other people's places. Because I had friends and family who had Rock Band, and I was like, I'm never going to play this by myself, so I'll play it when those people come on over.
Psycho-sized chance
In practice mode, sadly, no. Through the Fire and Flames was a challenge.
Gotta practice.
I don't know what was worse, that or Freebird. Freebird was longer, but Through the Fire and Flames was long, but also nuts.
Hold it. Stop right there. Slow your roll.
it'd be fun seeing you get whooped.
Police. Let him in? Wait. It's important. Gotta speak to the mayor's chief of security.
See the reactions.
After the conference.
Terminal crashed right.
It's it would be fun.
Glitch no accident.
Nah.
However,
Stranger
if I was winning,
like when you bang
I don't think
some
she'd want to be
chick
on
with
stream.
sister later,
She might get upset.
and it turns out they're both sisters of God.
I think we're both sore losers.
No, but it could have.
Could have chromed half the city with what he was packing.
Probably what happened. Body disappeared from the morgue, sight unseen. And then some pig got himself in
I love a good Guitar Hero game. Played all, and when they released live,
We're just talking.
you didn't like it. Finished the story mode, but then they were charging for the songs with real money.
People are the same everywhere.
Yeah, they weren't quite the same later on, were they?
Coming at your ass.
Is Live the one that played with the real guitar? There was one, I don't think it was Rock Band or Guitar Hero. I can't remember what it was.
Troy, do it after the conference.
Probably that it
There was one where you had like a more realistic guitar with strings, and the game actually taught you how to play.
The tune. Don't recognize it.
tune.
It's kind of interesting.
What he's humming.
Wouldn't call that a tune.
He's really
It would be hairy ass. Be nice and let her win. Sometimes I maybe do. But the key is to letting somebody win is you gotta make it not look like you let them win. Now that's tough. I'm not good at throwing. Unless it's super obvious. I don't take it easy on people when they're new. You know, like when kids or somebody new wants to learn a game and you're like, all right, let's play, I'll show you how. And then you just don't take it easy on them and they get frustrated and I just sit there and say, well, I'll get good and then maybe you'll win. I have created monsters doing that.
Did you see anything suspicious?
My buddy
Or are we paranoid?
in high school, he was homeschooled, came in to high school, and I was one of his first friends. He came and hung out with some of our friends, and we had like a Mortal Kombat tournament. We hung out, and I was number one. I beat everybody pretty bad, and he had never played, so I had to take him on. He's like, "Oh, great! I gotta take on the guy who's the best."
Cop who saved Ron.
And I'm like, "I'll go easy on you," and then I didn't at all. And
Good guy.
he took it pretty well, but then he bought the game.
I'll put you in touch.
Practiced, and then I couldn't beat him at all anymore after that.
What a
So
great timing. Maybe
either
it's
you
crazy to
crumble
love
or you
source.
become a god after you get beat bad by somebody who teaches you but doesn't take it easy. I don't know.
Sending you his
It's
deets.
funny.
If you need anything else, let us know. We'll help.
Spelling was correct as well, Michael. Austin, you play Rock Band 4 on your Xbox Series X songs. Load literally in 2 seconds. You have a lot of DLC. They still have it on Series X? What?
Oh, shit, not good.
I didn't know that.
This is Ward. Who am I talking to?
Name's V.
So I looked up all the love interests. Apparently he's one. I can't remember. So there's 4 that... There's like a... Judy only goes with girls. Panam only goes with guys.
Jefferson and Elizabeth.
I think
Brown
River
was
only goes
Ivy.
with girls. There's another one that only goes with guys, another guy, and then there's like 5 others
Interesting.
that are like
Done some
anybody.
digging, got more intel.
This game
Also
had
interested.
so many love interests. It's crazy.
All right. I'm headed to
Rocksmith, that's the game. Thank you, Austin.
Be their stack.
Ryan, you're rough and not gentle. You could say that. You could say that. I'm a firm believer in the best way to learn is by playing with people significantly better than you. At anything competitive, especially. If you get beat up pretty bad in a game by somebody, there's a good chance it's for the best. Michael, you're saying no, there was a proper game done by Gibson, I think it was, taught you how to play proper guitar. I think Rocksmith was, but if there was one by Gibson, I guess I hadn't heard of that one. Huh, that's pretty cool. 536, holy shit. Yep, still supports it too. Dang. That's awesome. I honestly thought those games were dead. Glad to know they're not. Because, like, you know, you just don't hear about them anymore. Huh. I mean, I would like to play again. Would be fun to get a crew together and do that on a weekend. I can only imagine, to be honest, I and whoever I'm playing with
Someone here to see you, looks like.
would probably be super rusty. I for sure would be super rusty.
What about?
Thing is, I could never get expert. My pinky would just curl back to this finger, and like I couldn't keep it separate to play. Like even this is like straining it. It already feels tired. Like I couldn't make it through a song.
Thanks for agreeing to meet.
You really intend to work with a merc?
Don't know what I intend just yet. For now, I'm gonna see if I hear anything new about Ryan's death.
You back on that? Boss already told you to drop it. Make him say it again. You know he hates to say things twice. And if you couldn't give a rat's fat ass about any of that, heed my advice. As your friend, just let the case go.
See me do anything? Just sitting here, sipping coffee, listening to gossip.
Fine. Do what you want. I'm not about to be ponderous. Gotta go get my little girl anyway. And you two at least find a quieter corner. Wouldn't want to be overheard.
Okay. Talk.
Before the attack, you wanted to talk to Ryan's hustle. Get some info to him. What was it?
You know what? Mom was
Michael, your sister, and you killed that game?
A little too good in here. Got my car outside.
I guess to go tie into the whole competitive and learning the best way is the hardest way.
Okay.
There was one friend I used to play Guitar Hero with a lot. He's the one who got me into the game in the first place, showed it to me. He had the first one, I think, and 2. And then I had 3. We went back and forth playing those. And he was taught by another friend. And his friend wouldn't let him play easy or normal. The only difficulty he let him play his first time ever was expert.
Hollering how he's got to meet with
Reasoning his friend gave him for that was he said, if you learn with less fingers, you're not going to learn as quickly, you're not going to be as good, it's going to hold you back, you're going to sink or swim. And so he could do expert all 5 fingers all the time, and when I would challenge him, I just couldn't do it. So, like, unless he failed the song, I didn't win. Couldn't beat him. The extra score he'd get. And I couldn't master the pinky thing. So
Red Queen's race. Heard anything about it?
I also used to play,
Maybe I have.
or you'd play, and you'd use 360 guitar for rock. For, oh, sure. And they made a little box that lets you play it on Xbox. It seems, oh, really? Like
All I've heard is some fancy ass club.
some kind of
No idea where to even look.
adapter.
CI might know.
It's pretty cool.
Then we'll go talk to the
Tried
local
using
core
360 had a USB one,
Or actually,
and a PS2 actually had a USB plug-in.
first.
We tried using that once to do 2 guitars, and it would not work. 360 guitar did not work on the old PS2.
He was decked out
I
in.
tried.
Should have the scratch for Psycho.
Don't even know how I remember that. Like,
We better check it out.
slight fail of an
Okay.
attempt, but I do. Michael, when they brought out Guitar Hero with the drum set, you were the only one who could play the drums. No one else could get the beat. I always wanted to play the drums. For us, when it came out, it was high school, and the kids who actually played drums in the band were the only ones allowed to play drums. I almost always had to be on the mic because I was worse than everybody at everything else. I didn't like being on the mic. I'm not a singer. I don't have a singing voice. It's terrible. But most of the time, the mic, all you had to do was tap, if you remember, right? You just had to tap to the beat with your mic. I could do that. That's all I was allowed to do. Because other people actually played guitar or actually played drums, and that was their reasoning to always be on that instrument. This was at, like, parties where there'd be, like, 9-10 people. Back in high school, back in the good old days where we'd just get together and play video games. Had like a big garage, 6-7 TVs and all these different consoles. Fun times. Get everybody on Halo. Ah, the good old days. That'll never happen again. Michael, we had all even the Aerosmith and Metallica. Ooh, nice. I never played those ones. I think I played like 3 in Rock Band 1, and those are like the last ones. Maybe. No, I probably played some of those at somebody else's. It sucks, but yeah, it's true. Yeah, for playing the hardest to get better. It is. It is. I didn't accept it at that point in time because he tried getting me to do that, but I didn't when I first learned guitar on Guitar Hero. I was too weak. I probably failed at expert a couple times and said, nope, it ain't happening. Didn't give it a legit shot. Yeah, an adapter. That's cool. It's on eBay. They have an adapter for everything now, though. So it's pretty fantastic. What all is out there? Michael, you played online, and your older brother came in and saw me doing What I've Done by Linkin Park. Hit every note, even when it was in reverse. And he was like, how long have you been playing that correctly? You always sing every song. Oh, that's awesome. Linkin Park has a whole package
Who are we supposed to talk to?
on Beat Saber.
Boss, you said?
That's super fun. It's a DLC when you have to buy the package, but
File has her as
I'm a Linkin Park fan, so I'm like, yeah, I think I might. Oops, I accidentally bought it. It just gets you jacked up when you're in VR and you're sitting there cutting up the boxes. The right songs hit, and Beat Saber doesn't come out initially with like any songs you know. It's all like uncopyrighted crap. You gotta pay for the copyrighted songs, so
No
kinda
idea
worth
what
it.
we're looking for. Gonna have to ask around. I'll start from the left.
Austin, you played in high school talent show twice, both years. Really? That's savage. Guitar Hero at the talent show, and you won twice. That's some legendary stuff right there.
Christine Markov. Where'll I find her?
I don't know her.
Michael, you had the axe guitar from Kiss? Like the controller axe guitar? That's pretty legit.
You Christine Markov?
Me? No. She's over there. Stall with the tech.
Thanks. Know which one.
What's
Let's
that
go.
green shit? Let me see pink vapes earlier. They wouldn't let you do it again. You've won too many times. You can't participate.
You Christine Markov, we have some questions.
You badges?
Looking for data on Peter Horvath. Worked here.
Hater.
Yeah, he did. Then he stopped working, started making fucking speeches all the time.
These speeches, what did he have to say?
Ryan, corpse got him.
Michael, your mate got Beat Saber, played it once, and beat his high score.
Why'd he have it in
He
the
played
name?
another 20 times to beat my high score.
Looking for
Yeah, you can't let your friend have a high score on yours.
Talking to him through the TV, promising all sorts of shit, then ceasing to give a
Otherwise, you
fuck.
gotta uninstall and delete the data and reinstall.
In Horvath's world, everybody was out to get him. Lucius Ryan was out to fuck him, then get him.
Actually, Lady Ram
Had no other connection, those two. Think
was
Easy money.
better than me
That's
at
what
Beat
Horvath
Saber.
was after. Then
After
they
I got the VR
worked
set.
for normals, not so
We
normals.
tested it out. That's like a free game you can get right from the get-go.
Some mutual
You know, it's one of their big
Would that be
polls.
all
That's why
to
you see
have
Beat
kids?
Saber. Everyone
People
knows
like me
Beat
on
Saber
top.
in VR.
So Horvath had personal
Um,
beef with Ryan.
So we got that. We played
I
it.
might have guessed as much.
And I had a little more experience than her.
Out of that.
Did a couple games
Sometimes
before she
detail
wanted to
makes
play.
sense once you got some context. Say, for instance,
And she beat my head score on one like right away, right off the rip. I was
minor
like,
detail means
Mind
nothing,
if I
right?
just peruse?
Usually.
I think this ain't right.
Right back.
Then the guy
So I
goes
think I
straight
played
into oncoming traffic.
3 or 4
Either
times on that
remember
one song to
someone
go
worked
beat
on
the
air conditioning
high score she
guy's
had.
unit, guy whose head always hurt.
A
Accident.
day or two later, I was better, but
Or maybe air dispersed poison. A deliberate hit.
You actually caught a case like
I
that?
didn't start off better,
No.
which was
Made it
surprising.
up. Still proves my point.
That'd be a fun one to play on stream if it wasn't for it being completely
Let
full
me
of
handle this, V.
music that'll get me in trouble, so can't play that.
Step aside, Lug. Your boyfriend got sent up for years. Doubt you want the same.
Fuck off, Kitty Claus.
V,
Kitty Claus.
Fuck off.
Damn! I know I said fuck off, but I'm not the cop here. Dang, that's a lot of electrical damage. I think that's instantly better than mine. Kayla, thank you for the like. Hell yeah.
God damn. Told you I'd handle it.
Walking the streets with you? Downright
Cheers.
unsafe. Got a beef with all gangs or just the Tigers?
I'm a cop. What do you think?
Oh, so you still
How to
play it
report
offline?
this.
I'll still
Talk
play
to
it
my
offline
CI
for sure.
about your club.
It's
Race.
way too fun of a game not
Assuming
to.
You're still on board.
You kidding?
Although if you like,
First, I gotta clean up the mess.
if you really get into it,
We'll meet there.
you work up a little bit of a sweat. It gets a little tiring real quick. But depends on how you play. You know, you could totally play where you just stand there and like barely move your wrists, or you can kind of dance around and kind of get into it. So if you really have fun with it, the game can work up a sweat. I like that.
Oh.
All right, let's continue with Panam here. Otherwise, I can't name it date number 3 with Panam on YouTube if I don't do this mission. Sounds like me and you, Mr. Ram. It might be. Play once, beat your score, and you play a million times after and try to beat me again. Yeah. I was just talking about that and how that's exactly what happened. Million is a little bit much. Like 3.
I don't want any more surprises. Besides, good, aware, prepared.
Okay. Gonna make me go around, I see.
V,
Hello.
you're here.
What is he doing here? I forbade you from even breathing on that Militech convoy, so you call in your friend?
To do it all behind my back? Is that it?
Uh-huh.
That's right.
That's exactly why I had V come and stand right in front of you. Do you think I'm that stupid?
I am starting to wonder.
Damn it to hell, Saul. Are you seriously considering letting that basilisk slip through our fingers?
I am.
But a chance like this.
A chance at what? Rotting up the job we came here to do?
Get the sense this fight's grown stale. Come on, put some feeling into it.
No.
Michael,
This
I so
discussion
agree.
long ago.
Kayla, okay, a million was exaggerating, maybe 5.
People will be here in an hour.
3.
Try not to cock anything else up before.
Which is still like way too much.
I can't believe it. Look, there he goes, off to paint the grass green.
What's this basilisk nonsense?
It's an armored Militech cargo panzer. Junk from back in 2060 or so. They want to peddle it off to a backwards country, somewhere it can still pass as a technological wonder.
The Militech convoy will take the 101 right past us.
Kind of like the U.S. does with all its old
Shame
military
not to say
vehicles.
hello.
Is this basilisk worth another fight with Saul?
Yes, a craft like that would finally
U.S.
put us
makes
back on the
new
right
U.S. fighters, air fighters, sells its like 2 or 3 generation ago ones to other countries
Okay,
for
so you do
a
want to
lot
go
of
behind
money.
Saul's back. Drag me here specifically for that.
Cassidy, Ted, Carol, and Bob also on board.
And you plan to grab the basilisk how?
Michael Payne says, I think there's a girl that is sponsored by Beat Saber and Quest 2.
Okay,
All
let's go talk to
she
the rest.
posts her playing that game. I wouldn't be surprised. Copyrights don't matter if the 2 companies that own the copyrights are paying you.
So, just the 4 vets on board with the plan. Nobody else?
We didn't bother asking.
Probably pretty legit.
There was too great a risk someone would take it to Saul.
Okay, just guy, you didn't see anything?
Only the vets
Just the
understand
comments?
what we have to
Well,
gain by having a basilisk.
you'll have to go back.
Sounds pretty risky to me.
On the contrary.
Turn on the
There won't
CC.
even be much security on the convoy. Plus, we'll be doing our part towards furthering the cause of world peace.
Do you
Why
like
should
world
this
peace?
beast wind up being used in some little third world skirmish? We'll make better use of it right here in America.
Did you try to get Saul on board again? No luck, huh?
No. Okay, everyone listen. Militech will transport the basilisk in parts distributed across 2 trucks.
Wait, do I sense a quiver in your voice?
Fuck you! The convoy will halt at the railroad crossing on the 101. We'll attack from behind, then get the hell out and away. Questions? Comments? Motions?
Nice job, Sunshine.
It's all too easy. Convenient to arrange. The exact tech you need. Coming your way, almost served on a silver platter.
Yes, Saul also claimed it stinks to high heaven.
Intel on the convoy, where'd you get it?
Carol hacked the Militech comms channel. Is that enough for you?
Okay, I'm in.
That's all I needed. I'm in.
Okay, thanks. First, we'll ride to the station. The train engine we need to block the convoy's way is there.
Oops.
Are you riding with us, or will we meet you there?
Riding with you.
Excellent. Let's get going.
Let's get going.
I think I heard a little shake in that voice.
You did not.
Come on. Did you get your hands clammy too?
Screw you.
Rude as hell.
But are you sure you didn't leave any tracks? Militech won't notice a thing.
Trying to insult me, Bobby?
Okay. Forget I even asked.
Song's a bit of a jam, huh? She must be pissed. She's not talking to me at all. Cheers. Look at this field. Welcome to the future. Windmills so close and spread out. or I should say so many and so close to provide clean energy. Wow, that guy does not give a fuck.
Nobody's gonna notice you gone back at camp.
That it's just gonna be a big ugly
Better to make a good second impression.
wind farm, you call it.
Your sour faces wouldn't help much.
I mean, there's already places like that, but I don't feel like I've seen any that are this close together. Apparently, they completely destroy the ground that they're on, though.
Saul is. It's posted sentries all around the camp.
How's that not right?
So they're not as clean and healthy as they seem.
You don't miss life in Night City?
At times, perhaps. I miss the feeling of having a new beginning. Of freedom. But I also haven't forgotten the emptiness. The feeling of realizing it means nothing if you're alone.
Had a hard time leaving my family, too. I was never completely alone, either.
You had someone?
A true friend. Jackie by name. Who would have liked it, actually.
How's your afternoon?
Jackie.
I've got a real noodle cooker for you today. Researchers at Biotechnica have exposed the dolphin to
It's kind of cool.
child learning to read. Apparently, his perceptive
Big convoy going together.
already distinguished
Also hilarious to see this guy in the van smashing every tree he sees.
survive in lab tanks. I'd sure love to see him take a crack at world domination.
So serious. But her hands, if you notice she's driving, she's not at 10 and 2, she's at like 11 and 1.
So much, maybe we should just hijack the train. Let the basilisk go on its way.
Yeah, then just drive this piece to the 101. There and back.
Saul would be on board with that.
Are we ready?
No,
Okay. The
yes.
Militech convoy will be traveling from Night City to the base where they're due to meet the buyer. We will stop it at the railroad crossing.
All we have to do is shove this beauty in its way.
V, any questions?
Seems to be a lot of abandoned stations around.
This one belonged to a corporation that ran a cement factory. They use it as their reloading point.
They didn't take the train engine when they left?
The engine's been here going on 40 years. Since the Blackwall days.
For a time, everybody had to go back to the old ways. This engine ran on nuclear, like submarines do.
All the weirder they left it behind.
Corpse. They probably listed it in a spreadsheet as cost optimization.
It's old tech. Carol will have to hack it.
Then I'll somehow have to finagle authorization from the control tower to move it.
Tower looks inactive to me, too.
And we'll see to that. You and Panam just get the authorization code.
Okay, let's get to work.
They also run by petrol. You ever drive with your hands at 10 and 2? No, God no. One at 6, and the other one with the water in your hands. Drink it. Just kind of keep the water there. Spin her around when you got to turn.
Need a hand?
Of course, but in your shoes, I would look for another way in first. Hi, that was quick.
That's what she... No.
What are you two doing?
I'm finding my inner peace before the storm. Well, Teddy is.
Ryan, you want to see Lady Ram there beat me at some fighting games?
Love to join.
Well,
Respect your efforts.
as she is a subscriber and hasn't been able to do any subscriber streams with me this month, we have been talking. I don't know, Lady Ram's going to be in for or not, but next week we might rearrange the subscriber days. Because Wednesday it's a little difficult for her to join. So maybe Tuesday or Thursday. I think I prefer Thursday. We'll see how it shakes out.
Any of this goes south.
But we'll do subscriber stream together. We could do just a bunch of random shit.
See us hanging her out to dry?
Do a fighting game for a couple rounds. The main thing we want to do is Overcooked.
Starting to like this kid, Ted.
So you might get to see some stuff.
Thinks he cares about Panam more than the girl's own family.
You didn't take her side last time when she left the clan. Why?
Because last time, Panam was acting a damn fool.
You thinking she learned something? She's smarter?
Yes, she left. Learned a few things. Managed on her own. I knew when to come back.
People like that are worth a lot more than those who plant their asses in one spot and do as they're told.
As you have your ass planted where?
Well, hello there. Have you come to make yourself useful?
Never seen old tech like this. You know your way around it.
Michael, I will show you how to play Overcooked.
From books?
And
Just
Overcooked
wait
2.
till you see what's inside the signal tower.
Oh, we know. We've already beat Overcooked 2 all the way through.
Can you believe it?
Honestly,
We just went back to play Overcooked 1 because we never played 1 first. We started with 2.
Let me guess. You don't really know why you're here, do you?
Panam asked me for help.
That's the only reason I need.
Back to the fold, sweet-talked Mitch and the rest over to her side. But still, she calls you. Interesting, isn't it?
Interesting. Is that the whole conversation? We 3-starred everything in Overcooked 2 and perfected Overcooked 1. No. Sorry, didn't mean to confuse you there. We 3-starred and beat everything in 1, and 2. Sorry, I'm confusing things again by fumbling, bumbling, dumbling. We beat everything in 2, 3-starred, 100% perfected.
Even if we pull it off.
How's it going over here?
Once we beat that, I wanted to continue playing.
Everything hooked up.
And she's into it.
Works.
So we decided to get 1 and go through that one. 1's just hella easy compared to 2.
To the prospect of taking it all apart again.
Thanks, boys.
Capacitor's damaged. Third from the right.
Indeed. Hold on. Let me swap it out. Time to try it again. Hey.
No, we never went back to 4-star everything, but it was like we already beat it, we already did everything, so it was, didn't feel necessary. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who else is there to talk to? Of the Horde missions, you 100% all of them? Nice. I just think that game's all the way through is pretty fun. Super excited to get back to the future in 1 if you never played the original. Anyone out there? First Overcooked, you start off feeding a end of days monster. And once you successfully done that, and it's like the easiest first mission in the world. It's brutal because it takes too long. It's too slow for how easy it is. Once you beat that, you go back in time so you can learn to cook, so that you can better feed the giant monster and save the world. We haven't played that one in a long time. We keep getting new games, to be honest. Oh, you waited for me. Thanks. Panam.
I've always been fond of trains. And the stations where so many tracks converge.
Junctions.
Yes, those. When you see them from above, you feel...
Free. Like you could set off on 1,000 journeys all at once.
Perhaps more simply, hopeful.
Didn't take long, like 3 minutes max.
Okay, here we
I
are.
don't know, it felt like it was like 5-10 minutes.
Carol! What are we looking for? What cards?
Oh my god, that's the biggest spider I have ever seen. Holy shit. Woo! He just started crawling next to me on the wall here. Oh my god. Stick with me if you see me die. I feel as though a sticky note isn't the best option. I'm gonna smash the wall. Hold on. Watch the spider. I'll be right back. Oh, good thing I have peripheral vision. Jesus Christ. This is the size of an American quarter and fast as a tiger. Oh! Ah! You didn't hear anything. Okay, so what may or may not have happened, allegedly, I missed the initial grab. He may or may not have decided to adapt to the situation, drop down. And then there's actually a pillow that goes to the back of this chair. I don't like it because it keeps my back out too far. And it made me drop below the pillow. So I moved the pillow and it scurried right for that pillow again. He's coming at me. He's huge. Huge. And he has one of those little spots, you know, one of those little poison ones. Oh, terrible. Terrible. I'm not a wimp. Just don't want to die, Ryan. Don't want to die. I killed him, though. Toilet paper. Toilet paper is one of the best ones. Toilet paper in the toilet, flush him. Gone. See ya. Check out the DLC as well. I think we did for Overcooked. Michael, we got Overcooked with all the DLC and then got Overcooked 2 with all the DLC. Nice. Come here to Australia. I'll show you one that's an inch big. An inch? That thing was almost an inch. You guys are bigger than an inch. Anyway, we can continue playing now that the spider's gone. That's the second time that's happened. In like a very recent amount of time.
Nada.
Not on stream, but... Oh, easy for all of you to say.
Nada.
You're all cozy behind your screens, but man, I'd like to see you with a spider that size coming around to your side. Unless you're one of those crazy fuckers who has, like, tarantulas as pets. I am not them.
Nada.
I am the spider killer of the house. Don't be afraid. I do it all the time. But that is the biggest one I've ever seen in this house. And he came over to say hi to me. Honestly, where the fuck did he come from? There's nowhere to hide here. Use paper towels because toilet paper isn't big enough. That's pretty funny. Again, come here and I'll show you a spider. I have seen plenty of videos on Australian spiders. You ever see, I can't remember if it was Australia. There was just a field. Maybe it was an island, like Snake Island or something. But there was a field of foot-long crabgrass, you know, about as big as tall as your head. And all you could see was spider webs across all of it. It was so thick in spider webs that no matter how far away you were, you just saw a field of white. And it was maybe the grossest, disgusting thing I've ever seen. I don't like spiders, don't like snakes.
Got something.
If it crawls, if it slithers, kill it. Alright, I'm fine with snakes out in the wild killing like rodents. I'm fine with spiders taking out bugs. I just don't like them in my living space. I think most people can agree to that.
In the reader?
Here goes nothing.
Show them a camel spider. No, that's a spider. I know what a camel spider is. And I've heard the stories.
It worked.
So I've told this story on stream before, but I'll tell it again.
Little engine that could.
Buddy in the military was in Kuwait for a couple of years, and they have camel spiders there. Camel spiders are like almost small dog-sized spiders.
You're happier out here. I can smell it a mile off.
And
Surely you joke.
they just want to
I'm
beat the
about
heat
to
like
put my
everybody
family
else.
at risk. Get a dressing down from Saul. And
So
toss
they
it
hide in
take
your
down
shadow
family.
when the sun's
You
out.
say I seem
And they
happy.
crawl in your tents when the night's
Yeah.
out. Now, their venom's not really poisonous, but their venom does numb you, apparently.
It's hard.
So he was saying in their barracks, they woke up one morning and some guy had a camel spider on his face. It ate half of his face before anybody noticed because it numbs. The guy didn't wake up. He had no idea. He was alive, but his face was gone.
Take his place.
Kind of like you ever see like a burn victim when they
Another
put
word from you.
skin and like stretch it over their face and how they look.
And you, why are you doing
That's what the
this?
guy looked like afterwards.
I know that I asked you for help myself, but
They said that they regularly use them as target practice in the military. So if anyone's a spider sympathizer, you know, there you go. There's a campaign for you. But otherwise, if you're like me, I'm like, hey, let's go, get them all.
Because it's important to you.
but is that all? Sorry.
Have you ever seen
That
a
sounded worse
camel
than I
spider, Ryan? Have you ever been to one? Around one?
Sophia,
They're all Middle East, as far as I
I'm not
know.
very
So
good at
keep them
this.
there.
Speaking of my feelings and so forth, and I would not want to cut this up.
So far, so good, champ.
Because I've kept my mouth shut up to now. The thing is, I usually act before I think.
Uh-huh, noticed.
Get a couple screenshots here to figure out
But I also need impulses to act upon.
what
When I do
the
something
episode starts to be
spontaneously,
about.
I feel I'm being honest. Yet with you, I prefer to play it safe.
Why is it any different with me?
Nobody, brother told him about
Because I
it.
truly
Told you
care
about it when
this
he's in the military overseas. Okay.
And I fear I'll do
That's
this
how
as
everyone
a
around here
foolish.
knows about it, right? Someone
Left alone for
someone knew
decades.
somebody in the military.
I would rather keep you close. If only as a friend.
Try following the impulse next time.
Did you read it? Touch Panam's hand.
Okay.
Shoulder.
Well, in any case, you've been warned. All right. Let's rejoin the others.
Oh, touched back. You know what that means.
Convoy. Got
Dope.
eyes on it?
Yes, Carol checks their communication channels from time to time. Everything is proceeding as planned. For now.
Regina Jones. I'll text her. She's standing right next to me. Finally replies. Dino Dinovich. Car for sale. A van? This guy. I'm using that underwear target, so. Uh-oh. I can't walk forward again. This is the crab walk glitch. Oh, I can walk forward again. Okay. But oh. I'm surprised it fixed itself so quickly, because I've had 2 other times where it didn't fix itself till I got in the car. So, do I know where Panam is? Nope. What do you say? When you see her, tell her I'm looking for her? Yeah, not gonna do that. Started a campfire while we were actually working?
We could still
Get
check.
your ass down a minute, honey. Breathe.
Everything.
I like that. That's a good screenshot. That might be the one right there. That's perfect. You got the cars, you got the train, the campfire, the city in the background, some hills. That's a good screenshot right there.
Things under control.
That's the one!
Convoy is already heading our way.
You worried about Saul?
Oh, sorry, Michael, I didn't see this. You caught a wolf spider in your hand, so it didn't hit a girl that I was working with?
You're acting spooked. As if you're the first person ever to stand
You're
up
a
to
nut.
Oh, save your breath. I don't need to be consoled.
Also, if Snake starts to lay on you and
Was
get...
it
Yeah,
someone I know?
it's sizing you up to eat you. I've heard that a lot of times with people who have, like, pythons as pets.
Head full of new ideas and a host of new content.
People are like, oh, it's cute, it just wants to cuddle me, but it's like, I'm gonna eat this bitch.
I don't think he peeped a word of it to me. What did Saul do?
Saul dressed the guy down head to toe for messing with the family. Hell, he didn't send him on any jobs for a year.
Gee, really consoling. Thanks.
This dude played Guitar Smith.
Didn't need any.
Saul was right about Snake Nation. You should remain independent. Otherwise, you could end up like
the backers.
We'll manage just fine on our own. All we need is a few good jobs. To get people talking about the Aldecaldos again.
And that's why we're here today.
Scorpion would be proud.
ought to raise a glass to Scorpion.
To Scorpion.
Oh my glitch. That just happened, huh?
And to Jackie.
She's not even drinking real stuff. My God. Let's see if I just drink a beer if it'll work this time. They fixed the shit out of this game, huh? 2 years. Everyone drinks it. You can see the bottom on his bottle. Everyone, they're all invisible.
Say, they just packed you into a Panzer down in Mexico and said full speed ahead, soldier.
Then it was weeks talking either to
Sounds like
yourself
Russians
or the
sending their
homeboy
troops into
AI,
Ukraine.
drinking
Yeah,
out
get in this Panzer and go.
because your Geiger wouldn't shut up.
I saw a report. Some Russian soldier
Sprouting a rash on my ass just thinking about
captured wherever said he had 5 hours of training before they sent him to the front lines.
You all can't wait to pack your asses into the basket.
So here's a gun. Here's how it works. And the other 5 hours of training we're going to talk to you as we drive you to the border. Okay, you ready? Go.
I'm gonna try and get some sleep.
Gonna try and gulp some imaginary beer. This is like a bunch of kids.
It'll be quite
Kids
some time
pretending to
before the
drink like their
convoy comes
parents.
Oh, kind of cold out here.
At first she gave that look. That's funny.
Not true. But this is nice.
Catch some shut-eye with me.
I'll just lie here a while, by your side, gazing at the stars.
Is that another area of your expertise? You got maps of the heavens in your library, too?
Of course. That's the Big Dipper. And you see the small flicker on the right?
There's just clouds. Oh, I don't think that's supposed to happen. Oh, I'm supposed to look at the stars.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You do? Oh dear. That means there's a major leak. Good night, V.
Night, dog. See you, homie.
Is everyone ready?
Why is everyone always awake
Let's
before me?
ride, V.
I guess probably because I've slept 4 times in the months I played this game. I haven't been playing it for months, but months of in-game time. Let's rock and roll. Some hanky-panky. Time to get the hype train rolling and the hanky-panky going. You like that one, Ryan? Can I get a hell yeah? You're combinet. So who's running the train?
Get her up to speed.
LMFAO. Hell yeah. Thank you. I read the 3 dots. It's kind of like a hell yeah. So I read that.
They're going faster than we thought. I don't know if we can catch them. Uncouple one of the cars. It'll speed you up. V, no coming and hauling. Take out that coupler.
Yarp.
We're getting close. Signal stone. V, shoot out the damn coupler.
I was doing it, alright? Jeez.
Surround them as soon as they're cut off. Shit! Probably jammed again.
Turret malfunction.
Trucks are all yours, boys.
Move that ass, Teddy boy.
Vehicle!
Uh-oh. Good thing she didn't beat me to the car. I feel like she would have yelled at me again. Well, if it says skip ride like it does right under my armpit here, that means we're gonna relax and have some drinks. Cheers.
How's it going there, mate? Did you have fun?
Sure did.
Just be happy you won't be around to put the hunk of junk together. Real fun is just starting, Mitch and Teddy.
If it was me driving, for sure would have ran into that guy right in front of us. Good thing it's Panam, not me.
Just lost the Militech channel. Suits finally realized someone was listening and changed the codes.
Perfect timing, if you ask me.
It sounds like whoever's driving that is just laying on the horn, doesn't it? It's like not super loud, it's a little more subtle, but there's like a constant... Alright, it just ended. Horn noise. Didn't quite end, it just got quieter.
I can talk to you.
Nothing. I'll take care of this myself.
Guy came out the front. Okay, someone's got to rip that horn out.
So it begins.
I'm sorry. I'm more bothered than I think anybody else could ever be.
The basilisk.
All I see is 2 trucks with giant Militech logos on them. Fuck, Panam, you can see them from miles away. You think we don't have problems enough on our hands? The Raffens could rear their heads at any moment. And now we have Militech to worry about too.
Stop it! Fuck! Just shut up already! Do you want to serve corporations forever? Fine, go right ahead. In that case, we'll leave the basilisk as a souvenir of what this family used to be. But you know what? Maybe next time we're attacked, we'll be able to fight back!
As soon as I'm done with Biotechnical, we call a family meeting to discuss this. Discuss you. Until that time, I want these trucks out of my sight.
And the basilisk? Can we put it together?
Do what you want. Just get out of my sight.
Bob, Mitch, you two take the trucks around back. We need to unload.
Sure, but then what do we do with them?
Oh, I've got an idea.
Got quite a pair of lungs there.
Thanks. I believe the last time I pulled something like that, I was 10 years old.
Seem to still be in fine working order.
Please drive that away, please. Get that truck out of here.
Sure. Where did you get that impression? All I heard was silence.
Saw them looking at that basilisk, drooling. Nomads, panzers, panzers, nomads. Had it from the start.
We'll see.
Everything okay?
Yes.
Oh,
of
thank
course.
God, it's gone.
Though the great train robbery bit of this was much
That
more
was so
enjoyable.
obnoxious. What a glitch.
All you gotta do is call.
V. I'm sure I will. So you better expect that call.
Be waiting. Take care.
Bye. Have a beautiful time. Look out for that. Oh. Don't want to trip on anything. Woo. Oh, I can still hear it. I need to get out of here. Need to find out where we're going. So there is one last mission for this guy. from him, because this is his territory. Turns the little shitty grind in Night City is good for biz. My quickly go here, blah 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 blah. So we'll go do that one. Oh, sorry, officer. Just gonna get into my extremely expensive car here. Don't mind me. That I got for free out of a garbage dump in the mountains. No questions asked. You know, if you ever see somebody in a car like this on the streets, like they got... Oh, hell no. Sir, you're gonna have to pay for... Oh, Jesus Christ. That doesn't mean you're just gonna get away with this, sir. I'm a kind of a thug. If you ever see a car like this on the streets, though, you always see,
You know, I don't typically see
Oh, it's Rogue.
strong-arming as the best way to get results. Still, sometimes you're left with no choice but force. There's this scuzzbag needs to be reined in. A sadist on a corporate
I'll finish
mission.
my
A
statement
real
after this,
hemorrhoid on
if I
that
remember.
city's ass. Do us all a favor and handle this contract. Details are attached.
If you ever see those super expensive rich cars on the streets, you do see them usually driving like assholes, whipping through, going way beyond the speed limit, cutting people off like crazy. And that's because if they were to get into trouble, right? What do they have to do? They have to pay a fine or serve jail time. If they can afford that car, they can afford the fine. And one of the best quotes I think I've ever heard is, if the law is you get away with it with just a fine, that means that it's illegal for a price. As long as you're rich
Vic Vega.
enough to pay it off,
Never heard of him. You
it's
must have the
not a
wrong
real law.
address.
Not to you. It's just a law for the poor.
Nice place. Is there any office space to rent?
I'm afraid that won't be possible.
It's kind of true.
All
It's
our
crazy.
spaces are currently in
Cheers.
use.
Oh, by whom?
I'm sorry, but I can't reveal that information.
One of the shitters is locked? This is bullshit. Bullshit ice. Big man, big strong man. Open garage. Wow. Couldn't have turned at a better time. Alright, I want to do it sneakily if I can. I would have had that person too had not been for their sneaky good instincts to turn around at that moment and instantly see me. There's a lot of times when you're infiltrating an area and they might see you out of the corner of their eye that close, and that was awkward. They'll have no idea you're there, but that time they sure did. 100%. Get that guitar pick, hop on up. Alright, fuck this shit. Everyone's gonna die. Next time you shoot, you better hit, homie. Oh wait, there isn't a next time. Ha ha ha. Close range sniper only? Question mark? Man, when you think the wall's gonna save you. Here's the thing, you fuckers. You had to see me. When you did, you had to shoot at me. This is on you guys. What were you thinking? You bunch of crazy loons? That was a brutal put it in their mouth, pull the trigger kind of shot. Oh, I love it. Oh. Not just sneaky fast. Ooh, this guy's just sitting around, waiting. Bad move, muchachos. Of the absolute piercing power of the sniper rifle. I haven't found a sniper rifle I didn't thoroughly enjoy in this game yet. See if I got anything good yet. Oh, Carnage, the shotgun. Ooh, I thought about buying that earlier. It was a little out of my range. Ashura, I should probably keep that. They have a special name. I think they're usually worth keeping. Your PayPal won't let me buy stars. What? PayPal, what the fuck? Hold on. I'm gonna call my guy at PayPal. Just kidding, he quit. A long time ago. Trying to think, can you set the app maybe? Me? You're the one running. Just use PayPal and it worked? Then I came here and nope won't let me work? I didn't know you could use PayPal. I just always used a card when I did it. You know, it's only been last couple of years that I've used PayPal in any capacity, because before it was like it cost you money to use it. But then there was like one of the most acceptable ways to use
Vegas taking a little nap.
your money online.
No sips hit. Yep.
So I always hated that. Like eBay only accepted PayPal for a long time, like damn near 20 years ago now, but you know what I mean.
I'll teach him that personally. Pro bono. Nice work, V. All Night City thanks you. Get closed and sealed.
Alright, that explains that mission being there. The shittiest fan in the world. Alright, well, while we're waiting for... What is this? Another one cropped up? While we're waiting for our good friend Panam to give us a ring approximately 24 game hours later. Let's do some more quests. Alright, no one saw that. Don't report it. It never happened. Oh. No. Jeez, the police should have known it was an accident. God, I didn't mean to hit all those people. And then they shot at me and they made things worse. I think I made things worse. I've never been 4 stars before. Yeah, I made things worse. I don't know if it was the hitting 2 cops or if it was the running over the extra 20 people to prove a statement that if you get mad at me for running people over on accident, I'm just going to do it more. I don't know which crossed the line. Oh, it's these squirrely breaks. They are, how do I say this? Not so good. Hey, Zach, what's going on? Thank you for that like, buddy. Finally know the trivia question. It looks like almost everyone's got this one correct. 80% correct on this one. You know what? Every time I've made the trivia questions easy, I get shit for them being too easy. So, I had to make them hard. Mountain Dew? All right, here's the clip that was talked about yesterday.
Everyone you love. Jackie, don't close your eyes.
The Glorch. What? The gun teleports to... I couldn't remember what the glitch was. That's amazing. That gets a heart. No comments. I'll add one. What did it say? There was like 45 likes on that or something? Oh, just one? What? Oh, 4 views. That's so fucking funny. He's trying to pull the chip out of his head and the gun teleports into his head and he pulls the gun out and puts it in your head. It's one of the best things I've ever seen. Ooh, Michael, how are you?
Ooh-H-H-H-H-H-L-L-L-Y-E-R.
Y-E-R. That was awesome. Cheers. Thank you so much for the 500 stars. Sorry with my blasphemous 50 there. Cheers. Thank you. First stars of the week, actually. It's been a slow week, but loving seeing some. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Zach, yeah, they definitely messed up the asset code or something. Definitely broke the immersion for a fairly serious scene. Yeah, whatever sort of sad emotions you're supposed to feel there got totally wiped out by just laughter. I don't know if I even shared it before. I don't know. Apparently you got a couple likes on it. I was laughing. You missed it. It's only probably like 20, 30 minutes ago. I guess if you rewind a little bit on the stream, you might see it. But we're sitting around the campfire with Panam, and we're about to steal the basilisk or whatever by the train. And we all do a cheers. So 6 people, 7 people, something like that around the campfire. I go to grab my bottle, and then I pull up nothing, and then drink. And I look around the campfire, and everyone is drinking nothing. They have an invisible bottle in their hands, every single person. This game is a treasure.
Let's take a walk. Hey, leave him alone, cabrones.
Hey,
Go teach these assholes how to behave in my bar.
You heard what Pepe said.
Hey, cabrones.
Take a fucking walk.
Hey, this man just walked through that guy.
Fuck off, or I implant my blade in your ribs.
You know what? Fine. Not my biz. Not my corpo.
Oh, so we got your permission, hombre. Great. Now get the fuck out.
Well, come on, Shum. Fresh air will do you some good.
Thanks. Really outdid yourself.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I thought it was like a fake. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want, but like deck him or something. And they just punched the guy in the gut once and he fell over unconscious. What? It's kind of unrealistic. Man, why doesn't Facebook let you watch in a bubble on your phone? It has to be an active app. That is hilarious, though.
Hey, you. Sitting in the wrong spot.
We discovered that the Facebook gaming app, you can't rewind the active stream. But on the Facebook app itself, you can. Which, by the way, is an option I choose. I choose to let people to be able to rewind. And apparently, it doesn't matter in the gaming app. Weird. Gosh, they were drinking spirits. That's a good one, Michael. That's a good one. I like that joke.
Just try, Donk. Come on. Let's see what you got.
Spirits. Well played. On the pun there. One punch? What?
Landed in a little trouble. Cleaned up now.
God damn, sorry. I think I've had a little.
I punched him so head.
Fuck,
So head so hard his head went through the corner here.
Help me.
Why'd you help me?
Because you look like you got some heads on you.
I see. Nothing for free. Not in this goddamn city. Not in this goddamn life. Here, all I got. The rest, bartender got the rest.
He doesn't have a lot.
Circling him like sharks on the scent of fresh corpo blood. Could have ended badly if you hadn't stepped in, we.
Yeah, well, not all heroes wear capes.
How about we drink to you then?
Although I would wear a cape if that was an option in the game.
Won't say no to a free drink.
The good fortune and prosperity.
Long day?
Could say that again. I'm on a double. No break.
Working overtime to make an extra buck?
Nah, just don't want to go home. 10 years married, you know. 10 years and suddenly I'm not good enough. No, she has to go get some side action.
Woo, well. Anyway, good time to leave instead of listening to this. I'm not killing your wife, buddy.
Run me through.
All right, talk
It's
me
about
through.
my wife, right? Name's Cynthia. She's cheating.
Anyway.
I'm sure of it. Only question is, who will? Could let it eat away at me, or I could get someone like you, and no more than an evening's work.
Gonna have to keep tabs on your wife. Follow her around town. Where'd she be now?
She works nearby.
Where'd she be now?
I'll give you the address. Knowing her, she'll be on a smoke break. Smokes like a goddamn tire fire.
Like half this city.
Wait. But today, she was wearing a pink jacket. And, she had a blue purse, I think.
Color.
The app is slightly better. At least it
Always
doesn't
like
lose
dressing
connection
up.
when you hop apps.
Get a woman something
Still doesn't do the
nice
bubble
for
though.
her
Gonna have to
birthday,
play with the
anniversary.
settings.
And what do you get in return?
I'm thinking the bubble, like the messenger app bubble,
Sure she's cheating on you.
Let's start with the fact that she always stays.
or like if you were leaving apps that it would come down in a small screen like YouTube does, and then you can move around and that stream stays up. You can still listen to it and whatnot. I gotcha.
Look like me.
I'm surprised it doesn't, to be honest. That's like a pretty common practice in most streaming apps,
Today's tech, there's a
like
way around every
Netflix,
test now.
Hulu,
Why you wanna know
HBO.
who she's with? What's the point?
When it does,
What's the
just needs to
point?
draw
What kind of
over
dumb
permission like
question is
YouTube
that?
or Twitch.
Simple.
Oh,
Answer it.
shit, it
I want to
does.
look him in the eyes.
I guess I didn't know
Ask
that.
him how it feels.
I do more
fucking
streaming than
someone
watching,
else's
so I
wife, breaking up a happy
may have
marriage.
missed that. Interesting.
Okay, fine. I'm in.
You're my hero, V. Means a lot to me.
No problem.
Seedy bars, betrayal, a beguiling woman. Sounds like something out of a pulpy noir thriller. Pepe was
No,
used
they are.
to listening to his customers' complaints.
Hey, Batman?
But now it was he who needed to get
Holy shit, where did he come from?
It was the same old story. An unfaithful wife in a city where everything was uncertain.
You about done. I'm trying to focus.
I wanted to hit that guy again, to be honest with you. Don't know where he came from, but he had to pay.
I arrived on the scene, looking for the woman in the pink jacket. The woman with a sordid past.
Stop right there.
Pink socks? Job failed. Twitch has it on auto, but I think you need to pay for YouTube to do that. No, you don't need to pay for YouTube to do that. That's automatic. I never changed any settings to make it do that either. Whoa, hello, DK Metcalf, $72 million deal for 3
Seedy
years.
bars, betrayal, a
Alright, so there's no vehicle right here, right? So, if suddenly there was one...
Pepe was used to listening to his customers' complaints, but now it was he who needed to get...
So there was no car there last time that I smashed right into.
It was the same old story. An unfaithful wife in a city where everything was unstable. I arrived on the scene looking for the woman in the pink jacket. The woman with a sordid past.
Stop right there.
It was her, the lady
Located.
in pink, breaker of hearts.
Yeah, she's between video or audio. No.
I followed her.
I don't know what's more necessary. Video, probably, but video without audio is kind of annoying.
Got too close. Almost scared the dame off.
Audio, you guess you can kind of imagine still.
I know.
I think audio is the most important, really. I'm undercover. I'm Batman.
The woman looked around. Something weighed on her. Maybe it was my gaze.
Keep this up, I'm a fucking puke. Narrate that.
I don't know how much time Keanu Reeves spent in development of this game. I mean, he had to have done the body scans, but then doing all kinds of different actions, positions, and things like that for them to accurately have a good idea of what he looks like in the body scans. Then just a ton of voice acting.
The woman passes a bum, gives him a wide berth, doesn't want her clothes dirty.
And how many times he's had to redo things. Yeah, and Keanu Reeves had to have spent
What did I ever do to you?
months, at least, on this. Because it was like around the time when he was pumping out John Wicks left and right, which, by the way, the new trailer for 4 had come out, and it looks pretty sexy. Look out, you fucking wanker. I'm gonna park here because the world is my playground.
The dame disappeared into the guts of a building ready to collapse. The air hung heavy with smog and betrayal.
Ugh. Maybe it's a good thing I'm dying. Well.
Shady River Dock. Falsification of academic credentials, criminal negligence, malpractice. So he's wanted. Class 2 criminal.
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
Fuck, Cynthia. Told you to make sure nobody followed you.
Doesn't matter. Seen enough.
But, huh? What the hell is going on?
They say lies have short legs, but liars, oh, their gams go all the way up.
Oh, where's this scop coming from?
What you been up to, you liar? You liar pants? And you needing a cigarette just to feel better about the situation. Like, I've thought there'd be a little bit more dialogue, but I guess not. She's like not even phased, just can't look at me. Alright, well, what do you got to take around in this joint? You got anything good? Like, ooh, look at this. A shard. Watson Horror Diary. If you haven't seen it, Watson Horror is a show that they advertise all over the place. Oh wait, holy shit. A gun store? I need ammo. Let's go to the Second Amendment. How many gun stores do you think there are in the U.S. currently named the Second Amendment? Like, I would wager there's a hefty amount. Both katanas brought to you by Katana. It's chemical damage, so that's physical. Doesn't have enough money. Let's see if we can give him some. 69 rounds. That's a hilarious number. Cheers. Didn't want to do that. That's some free cash for him. Yeah, we'll buy it. See what it's about. The rest of this could give two shits about. So let's downsize a little bit here. Don't need all this crap. Oh wait, and we have more to sell, that's right. Oh wait. What kind of boots do I have on now? Oh, buy those back for sure.
Job's done. Followed your wife.
Can't walk forward again.
Rundown pad.
I'm
Man was
trying.
inside.
I knew it. What else?
Dunno. Honestly, don't care either. Did my job, now your turn. Waiting on that scratch.
You know, I thought I'd be more than just one of your regular clients, but I guess I was wrong. See you around, V.
Silence fell like a wet blanket over the city, muffling its cries. Time to rest, I thought. Time to drink.
See? That's more like it. Finally making some sense.
Alright. So what's next? We got this thing right here. Let's just do this gig quick. A funeral home, eh? Alright. Just 1 minute. Give me a second. I'm gonna be right back.
Got a client who needs to get a certain shot. Problem
Yes?
is,
Can
the
I help you?
shard's in the skull of a courier who's currently stretched out on a crematorium slab. Details are attached.
I'm gonna miss you, Daddy. I already do.
What the hell?
How rude!
Today, we say our goodbyes. But we say them lightly. I need to be alone, okay? Oh, cool. Mind your set, bitch!
Yes, my mic was muted. 100% forgot that, and I knew I would. I knew I would. My mic clearly picks up too much, so I need to start being better about muting it when I walk off. It's going to take me some time before I get used to doing that, and I'm going to make mistakes. So thank you for the call out. I needed it.
You're an angel sent from heaven. The demon-possessed shard's on its way to the plane, just like your one is on its way to the...
All good, bro. Appreciate that. Another 50 stars. Ooh, cheers. So did you get PayPal to work for you, or did you have a different method? Oh, ignore that. I'll clean it up.
All good, brah.
Heard that one. Whoopsie doozers. Yeah, I was going to change, but then it worked. Oh, nice. Sometimes things just work eventually.
Must be that new badge. It is hard to achieve peace if there is a demon never leaving. Contemplation is like the silence in the eye of the storm. You start to fade. You have no
I get it.
strong roots to this world. You are losing touch with yourself.
Words to my ears. That's probably not the right phrase.
You must purify yourself. Regain your equilibrium. I can help you. Sit down.
Okay, I'm listening.
In the city, you are cut off from nature. Metal, concrete canyons,
Neon eyes. The filth of the world suffocates you.
Sure isn't no Zen garden.
You must become still.
I'm honestly over this conversation.
Are you ready?
I'll give it a shot, why not?
I will give you a
Give me?
You can...
This should cut it.
Very well. The initial tech... Let us begin.
Could have done free. Decided against it.
This is a meditation of the earth element. Spirit of nature, Mother Earth, I send you greetings. We are of one blood. I am you. You are me. Oh, Mother Earth, I and all other creatures from you created. Cleanse my body and soul from pain, sickness, impurity, and the negative energy from negative people.
This is weird.
Worlds and dimensions. Give me the energy of life. Give me health, youth, wisdom, knowledge, strength, joy, happiness, and ignorance.
Happiness.
We walk the earth through meadows, nature in full bloom. We remove our shoes, feel our bare feet touch the soil. We absorb the earth's energy. We sense joy, tranquility, lightness, purity, our heart and soul. We walk the earth. A butterfly rests on a blooming flower. Bees are gathering nectar. Warmth and joy surrounds us. Our legs absorb the earth's energy, filling every cell of our bodies. Our souls and spirits are cleansed.
Cleansed. Okay, what are we doing here? Oh, tell me I can't do this.
With our mind, body, and soul. There is no life without you or the other ones.
I don't know if I have ADHD or something, but that was really hard to suffer through. I not comfortable at all.
Hello?
Relaxed.
Nice vanishing trick.
And done, I hope. All I did was lose money. So I gained 2 over here. This might be that guy again or something. Let's see what's the closest we got. This one. Beat the find the ring in Glen. So the last boxing match. Let's get this house for rent, and then we'll fight in the ring. Oh shit, that was something. Excuse me. Cool. It was really hard. I know. All I want to do is skip it. It was nonsense, unskippable nonsense, while looking at trees. Any other conversation or anything skippable, but that they make you sit through? Oh, that one hurt my chest. That's why you wait your turn, damn it. Good lord. I mean, I'm not waiting my turn, but... That's funny. So Michael's saying that he sneezed, and at the same time I said, oh shit, that was something. Like, how do you know? Yo. Chill. Did I sell or get rid of that carnage? Oh yeah, my storage is in the front. Oh, 39, I'm not far away. I like that my hand doesn't even match up. I would see what my apartment was like and then never come back. There's literally no reason for you to ever visit your apartment unless you want to sleep, shower, or whatever, but like you don't have to ever do those things because it changes nothing. If you sleep, doesn't make you more alert, improve stats or anything. Like Fallout survival, or there's some games, Skyrim maybe even survival. Panam,
it's ready.
That's the call I'm waiting
Would you like
for.
to drive it?
Sure, be there soon.
Fuck me, it is awesome.
So I hear.
We got a stash room. I pretty much buy these apartments so I can collect a couple free goodies. We got the server area or whatever from Jurassic Park. Not bad. This place is kind of legit. I like this place. I like it more than the classiest place, which is the one we started the stream in. First of all, the view here feels a little bit more cool. Also, pool? Damn, I suck. That's awesome. Fuck you. Sit on the couch so you can watch TV. Oh, nice. A little reading area. It's a lot of shelves. Bed up here in the loft. Didn't want to do that. Shower doesn't fix your stench. Allegedly. Allegedly. Can neither confirm nor deny. Oh, Mitch Anderson. If I do start this mission on stream, I'm literally gonna have to cut the audio, the video. Audio might still be there. I watched another streamer and how they handled scenes like this in this game, and they just black screened it and then kept themselves on. Damn, I'm sorry. I didn't see them there. Alright, let's just test it real quick. So that's what it's gonna look like if we do this. Of course, if you're curious what the scene actually looks like, YouTube might show it. Otherwise, there's more risque parts of the internet that definitely would show it.
Just a little more time. Yeah.
So many good screenshots. I love games that include ways for you to make screenshots. I think Elden Ring did as well.
All ready to go?
Hey, V.
If not, I just had beautiful,
Carol
beautiful
still needs
places to
check
do
if Militech
screenshots.
left any ice in the systems.
Corpos haven't shown up in person to report the loss?
No, I think we managed to keep them off our scent.
We left the trucks with the big Corpo logos down by the raft.
Yeah, I feel better now. I feel like I was close to the edge of the
Which
camera.
was almost as much fun as leaving a bag of flaming dog shit on their doorstep.
Fuck, made it look like it just came back from a Corpo War tour. Nice touch.
Everything's fine. Clean as a whistle.
Saul, what about him?
Nothing. For now. We're staying out of each other's hair.
So he's not planning a family council?
Of course he is. He just wants to keep me in the dark a while longer.
I always wanted to take one of these suckers for a spin.
Which is exactly how all those naive gonks landed at the front. Didn't even need to be recruited. They just showed you the tech.
Go on, hop in. Everything is set.
Alright, real quick before we start this. A couple beers in. We're gonna try try and get ready quick. Get rid of all of these, and we'll be right back. Give me 1 minute. Alright, so, to be honest, I don't really know when this is going to happen. I haven't watched this full mission play out. But, I'm really hoping I don't accidentally show something I shouldn't. Watch. Oh, watch out, there may be spiders in those cans. Ha ha. Very funny, Ryan. And also, the sex screen happens in the vehicle or tank, I believe. You mean this?
All right, let's fire her up. Hold on to your head.
Yeah, I need to be on my toes.
Damn it.
Anybody get this thing up and running earlier? Maybe you oughta...
Everything is dandy. Give me a moment.
That's all it takes.
Yes!
It's not the latest model, but Mitch and Bob did what they could. What do you think?
Nice and cozy in here.
You steer directly from your seat. All you have to do is jack in.
What, no knobs, buttons, blinky doodads?
Better to jack in than to jack...
The impulse runs directly to your cerebral cortex. In a sense, the
Never mind.
basilisk becomes an extension of your body. It's like a mystical oneness.
Ever piloted anything like this?
No. Why? Don't you trust me?
Can I still get out?
No.
Then I trust you. If it's so mystical and shit, why the co-pilot? Extra support?
I'll tell you once we're a bit further from camp. We'll practice. Okay. If you want full functionality in an engagement, you need a second person to handle sensory overload. One pilot steers, the other handles the gun. It's oddly pleasant. You'll see. Okay, this will do fine. A dry run first. I'll disconnect for now.
Doesn't need two pilots?
You won't be steering and firing. Are you ready?
Panam, is this, as designed?
Neural synchronization doesn't happen at the snap of one's fingers. It'll be over soon. There. See?
Ooh, hello.
Okay, still don't understand what you meant.
Warm up. Don't worry, I'm not gonna watch. Just put it through a few turns.
Soft ride. Seems a boat.
All right, I can see you've grown bored. Now take her along the line of turbines. When I say so, swerve right or left before the last one.
All right.
Left. Oh well. One more time. Right. Yes, that's the way to do it. Right. Excellent. Now let's do some shooting. Stop and I'll activate the system.
Does anyone have motion sickness?
What's on the menu?
Don't get excited. The Basilisk is a cargo ship by design. But it should still be a good time. All right, blast those bricks.
so it's not hitting those. Or it did, I guess. Oh. No, I guess it did.
Okay, practice is over.
Blow the fuck out of that thing.
B, do you remember what I said about him?
Uh-oh. Alright, turn it off. Doubled. It's getting weird. Michael, I need help! Get me out of this tank! What do you like? What do you like? I sent you a PM. What does that mean? Well, thank you for that like. I'm uncomfortable. What's happening? This game, I'm surprised at the lengths they went to for such a big AAA game. I mean, they stay fully clothed, but it's still like borderline. You see guy nipple. Susan, thank you for the like. Cheers. This is hilarious. Damn, stop shaking your arms up and down. Oh, sorry. Hand check. Jesus Christ. So then we just got shot or something.
They found us. We have to get back to camp.
They're rapid. Hold through them. Ready for a fight.
They're here to assault. In full force.
Take them out. Then haul ass here and make yourselves useful.
Go straight to camp. Have to help them.
Cheers. Thank you for the like, both of you. Well, and Susan. It was a risque scene. It wasn't that bad, honestly. Probably could have shown it on stream, but I don't like to jinx anything. Logos are the first person I've chosen to show. Oh, hell yeah. I'll take a look shortly.
Is everything?
Yes. You turned them to dust. Congratulations. It's time to talk.
About what? What is there to talk about? Alright, I'll pull it up right now. Oh wow, you got all of those? That's pretty cool. I like them all. I don't know which one I like the most. To be honest. I like having your own fonts with your name in there too. The only thing I regret I didn't shell out for. But at the same time, I like having the logo separate and then just picking a font to have with the name. So I can use the logo in more ways. Because if you look at a lot of logos, I studied logos before I made mine. And with logos, you got to look at what are the biggest logos out there. There's a lot that include a name, and there's a lot that don't. So McDonald's, say that's a huge one. Everyone knows the golden arches. And technically, the name's not actually there. I mean, you see it in the signs.
Throwing kisses.
Ooh, Kayla, cheers. That's the wrong beer. Cheers. Thank you for the 50 stars. It's so hard to choose between them all, I bet. And there's a lot of major companies that at a certain point ditched any use of the word in there for the logo. Like Google, I think now is just the G with multiple colors. Or it's either that or just like the Chrome symbol even, right? You know the Chrome symbol is just Google. Spotify is just a green circle with 3 little Wi-Fi dots. I mean, so many things are just a symbol now that I chose to not use my name, and then I just include my name like you see there in the top right of the stream in some way or another with whatever font I choose. It changes every single time, and I kind of like having that freedom with it. I only include the name because I'm a small-time nobody who needs to get my name out there. Like, people don't know it, so if I put a clip out there and they see the logo, I want them to see the name too, to know who I am and what it is. So I think it's really good when you're small time to have your name there in the logo, but otherwise, you see the biggest and most well-known logos don't use words at all. So that's something interesting. I don't know. There's some psychology in there, and I don't know what it is. Yes, it is right under the bottom of the M.
Come on, Saul. If I have to leave the clan, please just say so. Spare me another speech of yours at the very least.
I'm afraid you'll have to sit through a few more. Because from this day forward, you will lead this family by my side.
Ooh. I don't know if that's going to be okay with me.
This properly, but fine. Have it your way. I was wrong. You were right. That's the truth. May it never happen again.
But I made a mess of so many things. You said...
I know. But I changed my mind. You risked everything for this family.
I feel like I shouldn't have saved this guy now.
You'd be welcome the next day.
Okay. Well, many things will have to change.
Yes, and to start with, we need to leave this place. Quickly. We can't wait for Militech to find us.
Of course. I will prepare our route.
Congratulations. Terrible choice. I voted nay.
Thank you. Thanks. I need to cool down, I think. Will you come with me?
Sure.
An interesting day. I feel as if I barely evaded a rapidly approaching train.
It's pretty close.
I don't know if I could have done it without you.
Hey, come on.
No, I'm serious. We all owe you. So you can count on the Aldecaldos. Always.
Good to know.
Nobody's behind the bar. That I like. Beer? Lemonade?
Beer me.
Beer me, of course. Cheers. Oh, I think I finally understood what you're saying, Michael. There's such a, probably a lag between me here live to anybody, and then you further away in Australia. I see what you're saying. Yes, it is written under the M. You mean the M, the arches of McDonald's.
B?
Yes. Like I said earlier, on the signs right outside the store, sure. But like on commercials and whatnot, it's just the M, and in some places it is, some places it isn't. It's more not than it is. Look it up. Spend time looking at these things and researching them like I did, and you'll find that it's not always
back there in the
there.
basilisk.
Right.
Hope you don't regret what happened.
So you say yes it is, but trust me,
that we had so little
it's
time.
more not than it is.
Guess we'll have to do something about that.
And if you notice, a lot of companies now just start with their
you know,
symbol, their logo. without any word at all. You learn what that logo
could be
means.
us.
TikTok was
Every
one of
day.
those.
V, look around. Look at them.
Biggest app there is now.
They could be your
But I remember
family.
when it first started, I kept seeing ads for it all the time. I'm like, what the fuck
Stay
is
in
this?
camp. Join us.
Trust me. Do the research. You'll see what I've seen.
I'd love to, Panam. I really would.
Mm-hmm. Here comes that damned butt.
But I can't. Not right now. Have to finish some things first.
All right, V. I shouldn't drop bombs like that on you right now. I just thought, forget about it.
I'll think it all over. I promise.
Perfect time to collapse. Totally solves the situation of her not understanding what's going on and me not explaining it.
V?
Panam.
V, relax. Everything is okay. How do you feel?
Where are we?
You passed out. Completely. We took you with us.
Where?
We moved camp. You are safe. Everything is under control.
Oh,
V, you have to tell me what is happening. The blood. You were out for hours. What's wrong?
Panam, it's getting worse. Every single day.
Okay, V, relax. Take it bit by bit. What is happening? Exactly.
Okay, so... You ever hear of the relic?
The Arasaka tech? Does something with personalities? I saw
My
the
controller's
ads.
been non-stop
Sounds like
vibrating
some
this
rich
whole time.
people's
Every
scam,
time
to
you
be
see the
honest.
screen just kind of
Not
slightly
bullshit.
vibrate.
I've got a biochip in my head with one of those constructs. And the chip's damaged.
So take it out.
Definitely not that simple. Relics also keep me alive, but...
So this is cyberpsychosis? Because if it is, I know people who...
No. The chip's data is affecting my neural connections. Got nothing to do with cyberpsychosis. I remove the relic, I die. If I don't deal with the construct, I die.
Fuck.
Just trying to live with it. Survive, actually.
It's certainly not doing wonders for your health.
I gotta go. I'm feeling better, really.
Wait. I will go with you.
I thought I heard that voice.
Hey, Mitch.
finally. We were worried.
Took good care of your ride. She's over there. But you're not leaving us already, are you?
Is everything okay?
Thanks. I'll stick around for a bit.
Make yourself at home.
Remember, our offer still stands. If you need help, the Aldecaldos are here for you.
And that, at least, we can agree on.
If you need anything, you know where to find us.
That is quite far, eh? Of course. Just call me.
Want me to
What
walk
happened
with
there?
you? I know this area.
So they slow down your
Back
walking
from the
speed
old
quite a
days.
bit, but if you decide to jump,
Really
whoop.
safe here, though.
For now, yes. Militech does not venture this far. And our vantage points really are much better.
Hey! What
Welcome back to the land of the living.
About time Sleeping Beauty decided to join us. Hey there.
And what do you got to say? Oh, nothing. Okay, cool. Just unconscious.
But you know, everything here, it is temporary. All of it. We will soon have to decide what comes next. V, back to what we were saying. I will not even pretend to understand. I don't think it has even sunk in yet. But I am serious. How can I help?
Honestly, not a clue.
But there has to be something. Someone who can...
Remember Hellman? He's the one who created the personality construct tech.
That's why you wanted to get him.
But it was a dead end. Now I have to figure out where to go next.
You'll find a way. And once you do, let me know. I will help. This whole family will help. Saul was not joking. You understand?
Thanks for everything. For being here for me.
Take care of yourself. And let me know. Well, just please keep in touch.
Let's see if the gun store is updated now. And yes, it is.
What's up?
There's more guitar ones than that. Guess not. Oh, that's unfortunate. This new camp looks better than the last one. It's just a little tighter. Okay, is there quick travel here? There is. Oh, I guess I don't know where I'm going. Alright, well. The Ride Captain Ride reward. So that must be for completing Captain Reyes's quest line. So his last 2 right there. This guy's got 3 up, but I got a ways to go. A couple cyber psychos, which might help me get to doing the rest of hers or something, or maybe it's a different act. I don't know, because I think I'm only in like act 2 of 4. I don't know if a bunch of side stuff and gigs are going to pop up again, or if hopefully they're all out of the way. I can just breeze through the story after this. Oh, sorry, Michael. I read that. I guess I was paying attention to the story, so I didn't read it aloud. Sorry. Bluetooth logo is made of 2 logos, the Nordic H and the Nordic B. So 2 letters of the Nordic alphabet. I guess you mean. So I'm going to try to knock out those. I'm going to do all the cyber psychos and side gigs. Probably offline over the weekend at some point if I get a chance. And then we'll leave the rest of the yellow exclamation points for the stream on Monday. So should be able to get through those 3 and then the story points pretty quick here. So Takamura, first floor of the Notel, Motel, and Judy. So I don't know which one I'm going to do first. Probably leave Takamura to be last. So I might do the Notel, Motel because that feels the least important. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That is the idea here. Should be on a good pace then to cruise through the game, hopefully next week. We should get pretty far through it. Don't know, can't say, not sure. Plugging the old headset in. So that'll be that for tonight on CyberPunk. Appreciate everybody stopping in, hanging out, doing your things. Question of the night here is, what is the Japanese sake made from? Is it wheat, barley, rice, or corn? Pretty much everyone got the answer correct except for 13%. So well done to the 88%. I know 1388 doesn't exactly match up. It's rounding up on decimals there. So doing some shout outs here. Thank you, Michael Payne, for the like, William Dodge for the like and share, Black Ram, GX Gaming. I dropped a like myself. I don't usually do that. It was accidental. Completely accidental, but it happens. And it doesn't hurt. I'd have 10 reactions otherwise, which is like the bare minimum of what I'd like to have. So, still happy with that number. Uncanny, thank you for the like. Austin, thanks for the like and chatting along with us. Michael, thanks for chatting along with us as well. Ryan Montgomery, thank you for the like, share, chatting along with us, getting the hype train rolling. Kayla, thanks for throwing out some chats, the 50 stars, the like, appreciate all of that. Zach, thank you for the like, sharing that amazing clip, by the way, super funny, and chatting along with us as well. Michael Payne, thank you for the 600 stars as well. Walt Scheuer and Susan, thank you for the like there at the end. Appreciate everybody. Whoop whoop. Ryan, thanks for throwing up the whoops. Appreciate you. What is Japanese sake made from? Is it wheat, barley, rice, or corn? Does anyone know? Everyone knows. It's not wheat, it's not corn, it's not barley, it's Japanese. Let's just put 2 and 2 together. It's rice. It's rice. It's a rice wine is what it's called, but it's really kind of like a liquor. It's kind of strong. I tried it once a long time ago, and it actually needs to be heated up in a microwave to taste good. If you refrigerate it or drink it at room temperature, it's not good, but if you put it in the microwave and drink it warm, it's actually not bad. So, if you're ever going to try it, make sure you drink it warm. Anyway, that's the stream for this tonight in the week. Not likely to be on this weekend at all. Anything could happen, though. You never know. So, keep your eyes peeled on those notifications. We'll be back Monday for sure, 6 to 9 Central Standard Time, per the usual, like we've been doing for years now. And we'll be continuing CyberPunk. It sounds like 3 days of next week, and then Lady Ram GX who is a subscriber, really wanted to participate in one of our subscriber days. Normally do it on Wednesdays. She can't participate on Wednesdays. So it sounds like we're going to be changing it. Wednesday is going to be another gaming day, and then we'll be doing a subscriber stream with her afterwards. And I might change things and not do a subscriber stream every day of the week anymore. I might do it 2 or 3 weeks of the month. I might do it every other week, something along those lines. We don't really have a large subscriber base at the moment. Not a lot of people have jumped in to support in that way and take advantage of all the benefits. So, particularly when we're playing games like CyberPunk, where I've noticed that the viewer count is terrible. Like, my stats, and I don't care about that stuff as much, but I hate to see it drop so much. I hate to see the growth for the stream just stale, right? And we've had 0 growth with CyberPunk. It's been a fun game. Definitely going to finish it. But I really want to rip through the game pretty fast. So for those reasons, we might limit how much we do the subscriber streams month to month. It might not be every week like it was before, but we'll definitely do at least half the month. We'll have a subscriber stream each week. So just to get that out there at the end of our first month of doing this thing, first 2 weeks, awesome time, super fun. We had William the first time doing Fall Guys with us. Second week we had William and Michael joining us in Fall Guys. That was a blast, super fun. And then the last 2 weeks we actually didn't have anybody, so we didn't do a subscriber stream. And I think that was a pretty good ratio when we're switching games quite a bit there, especially, like I said, when we're trying to get through a game like this real quick that isn't as popular. Hence why I'm doing so many of the gigs and Cyber Psychos and things like that off the stream. Just get it out of the way. Let's cruise through this game. Let's get it done. Let's have fun along the way, but then move to something where the stream can actually grow. Because our goal is to hit the 500 followers by my birthday, the end of November, and that is quickly approaching and having almost a month of stalled progress. Not good. No bueno. Don't like it. So, yeah, that's the plan. That's the understanding. So you guys get where I'm coming from and what we're doing here. So everyone have a good night, good weekend. Appreciate everyone for your support in whatever ways you were able to. Again, you guys are all awesome. No pain, no game. Have an awesome weekend, bro. Thank you. Appreciate the kind words. Yeah, so we'll see you guys Monday for sure. Till then, stay fresh, cheese bags. Have a good night. Oh, and let's not forget to say it. If you have not had a chance to follow, please do. That's huge. Like if you've been here before. Like if you're following. Share. Help me grow. You know, let's get this thing to 500. I can't do it completely on my own. Need the help of all you guys. You guys are amazing people, and everything you do helps. The chats help, comments, the likes, the shares, every little interaction Facebook sees and actually helps out a ton to get Facebook to show us to more people. So appreciate you guys doing what you can to help us get more people in here and to grow. So do those things if you're new. If you've been here before, you know what to do. And if you're over there on YouTube, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and drop a nice comment in there. So we'll be back Monday. Till then, see you guys later. 6 to 9 Central Standard Time per the usual. Stay fresh, cheese bags.